Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrishyam Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Your feedback on homework. There are 3 questions, and those 3 questions, what are your answers?
So I've come here for Kritikatita, that I should get complete contentment.
Yes.
That is the first one.
Yeah.
Second one, you said, so have we achieved it? I mean, after so many years of sadhana, have I achieved Kritikatita? So I would say the short answer is no.
Third, I'm trying to make that question clear. Based on where we live, we need to do some things.
Yes.
Just for the sake of roti kapda makan, you need to do.
Yes.
Even if it is a sadhu, he needs to do.
Yes.
If you are in an institution,
Yes.
institution demands some things from you.
Yes.
So whether you need for your spiritual evolution or not,
Yes.
you need to do them.
Yes. Yes.
That anybody will do anyway.
Yes.
Like here, for example, if they say that you have to do this puja for you to stay, then that I may not need it, but I may have to do.
Do it. Yes.
So in the same way, so what we are doing in an institution is not like what you personally feel is needed for you,
Right.
for that Kritakrityata to take place.
Take place. Yes.
That is the question.
Yes. So that, of course, then I focus more on Shravana.
Good. We'll sync for our plan of going further. Because if you say I have Kritakrityata, then there is no need of further class. Further class is not of much use. If no, then what is needed to accomplish that, if you say, so the sadhanas for relaxation or for recognition. That's all, based on yesterday's discussion. So if you say antaranga sadhana, so it is for recognition alone. So this Atma Parishodhana we did based on yesterday's class. That was your homework. This self-introspection. That is very much essential. Why it is essential? Because by this we will really put our heart and soul to the sadhana we have selected. See, now you are looking at your own life and you have come to a firm decision that this is what is needed for me. Then what will you do? You will really exert. But that I know. No. This we need to remind ourselves once in a while. Why? Like if you are saying vasana kshaya, all that, there are some samskaras which are vasanas which enabled us to enter into this noble path. But there may be various samskaras and vasanas which are generated from numerous lives, which are maturing from time to time, which can oppose that. That's why we all know how people so enthusiastically come into this path, and slowly there are some who may even do things which are very much against their goal. And there are some who have in a way relaxed in a different sense, that they have taken voluntary retirement from this path. That is second. So we know that like many will come into this. Like even Swami Vivekananda himself says, no, this path is so challenging. Like the Shurasya Dhara means it is so challenging that it is very likely that many will lose track. So that's why the discussion was yesterday to again get back to the focus with which we started on this journey.
Yes.
And that is essential. Then if you say that this is my path, then you should be really restless. Because the goal is lofty and you know what to do. then why are we not doing it? That is the question. Then why we are not doing it means why? Because we have lost track somewhere. So then this discussion is to again get back into that. When I have nothing very interesting to do, I do Shravana. If you say, no, that is not the thing. So that should be Shravan, Manan, Nidya should take the center stage of our life. But I need to do seva, all that for living. That's fine. That is agreed. Apart from that, all the time should be dedicated for Shravan, Manan, Nidyas, because that's what you are feeling now is essential for Kritakrityata. Fine. So the whole discussion yesterday's is only to bring our focus onto this. So half-hearted or slanked effort will not be fruitful.
Yes.
So this will be applicable for any endeavor,
Yes.
not only spiritual, anything. It will be all the more applicable for this path of Kritakrityata. So glad that you all have selected sadhanas for recognition. So antaranga sadhanas as the need of the hour. Now, if you have selected Antaranga Sadhana as the need of the hour, now we will give a try now through this Upanishad. So Upanishad here, it is on the job of bestowing Kritakrityata. So with the word go, it is on the job through the Shanti mantra. So here, what is the Shanti mantra for Shukla Yajurveda? Purnamadhaha. So let us chant together. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So what is the use of this Shanti mantra? There is a Drushtaphalam and there is an Adrushtaphalam also for this Shanti mantra. What is Drushtaphalam? Tattva Nishchayam. That is a Drushtaphalam. Confirmation of reality through direct recognition. You may wonder if Shanti mantra itself can achieve that, then what is the use of Upanishad? There is no use. So this is a very unique Shanti mantra. This comes directly in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. So it is really potent to finish the job for us. So Adrushtaphalam is Vijna Nivaranam. That is all the obstacles that may crop up in our effort to recognize this reality or Kritakrityata. This Shanti mantra is capable of warding off, eliminating all those obstacles. That is Adrushtaphalam. But Drushtaphalam, that is what we are now we need to be focused on. Tattva Nishchayam. How is this mantra capable of bestowing us Tattva Nishchayam? Through recognition of the ultimate reality. It starts with Purnamadaha. What does that mean? That is Purnam. That is Purnam. What is the Adaha? What does that mean exactly? That we are saying. Okay, that's fine. What does that mean? That means which is not immediately available in our current experience. So we are trying to be very simple so that the mantra will give us Kritakrityata. That is if you make this Shanti mantra itself complex, then we may get so much knowledge out of it, but it may not help us in this path.
Yes.
For the purpose
Yes.
of why we started this discussion. So here, that one we are saying. Means something which is not here in our direct experience. It is not immediately available in our current experience. But we believe that it is there for sure. See, we believe that it is there for sure, but not readily available for experience. Here, what is that? that you believe it is there, but to experience it is not there. What could be that?
Ishvara generally.
Ishvara. Ishvara only. Not readily available for experience. Then it should be unmanifest. If it is readily available, then it is available for experience. No? If it is not readily available, then it is unmanifest. Unmanifest Ishvara. So mantra here is pointing out, and it says that to Ishvara. So it is saying that is Purnam. You will say, fine, let it be. Anyway, it is not there in our experience. You, whatever you say, we agree, we will say. So we will come back to that again. Then what does it say further? Purnamidam. This means which is directly in our experience here itself. What is it that is directly there in our current experience right now?
Pratyaksha Anubhava.
What is it that is there?
This world.
World, including
Our bodies and minds.
that's all. Ourself and this world, this Jiva,
Jagat.
Jagat, these two. So this, when Upanishad is saying here this, it is directly inferring to this Jiva and Jagat. So by these two lines here, mantra, what is it asserting? Ishvara, Jiva and Jagat are all
Purna.
Purnam. So Jiva, it lives in the Jagat and it will resort to Ishvara with a belief that it will fetch happiness in the world. Yes or no? Yes. So even you said earlier, by God's grace, we
Yes.
came onto this path.
Yes.
You have not seen that God, but you believe that He is
believe.
there, and whatever good happens, you will attribute it to Him.
Yes.
So, till then, you might have felt, by God's grace, I got placement in engineering. I got into masters. Then I got into a good job. Till then. Then when the whole thing changed and you came out, again you are saying the same person. So basically anybody, whether who are in this path or not, they all believe that Ishvara means it is a very supreme principle and his only job is to give us happiness through accomplishments in the world or even after death. Swarga, again you say that is also God's grace. So this is a triad. So you live in the world and you want Ishvara's help to achieve your goals. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. So here, in a very simple way, Upanishad has demolished this triad here. Purnamadhaha mantra is, it is obliterating the difference between Ishvara and Brahma. When you say that it is Purnam, means what? Brahma, Brihatvat. So the difference is gone. There is no Ishvara, there is only Brahma, it is saying there. Now here, second line, it is obliterating the difference between Jagat and Brahma too. Jiva is included in the Jagat. Jagat and Brahma too, from the reality standpoint. So it is establishing Advaita. Do you agree that there is no Jiva, no Jagat, no Ishvara? Okay, these two are okay, but Ishvara, no. Everything gone. So do you agree? I will agree. Whatever you say, I will agree. Then I will say, your Thakurji, even
Is gone.
he is gone. Then Swami Vivekananda, whom I adore, gone, you are saying. Then what? Then what did you leave now? Nothing which you know. So this is what we thought this Upanishad will do us some favor. So finally it is eliminating
Everything.
But one good thing is, this is the bad thing, that it will remove away everything. But the good thing is, it will place your Ishta at a very high pedestal where nobody can place. So that is the good thing about this. So when you appreciate the good thing, then you will rejoice for that assumed bad thing. Yes or no? So it has demolished everything. So if you agree, if I ask, then half-heartedly, because it has done one thing, that it has removed away everything. At least if you would have told everything is Purnam except for your Ishta, then no, it's okay. No, gone. Ishvara, like we have given, like if you say Ishta, we have given our Ishta the status of Ishvara.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
There is no Ishvara apart from our Ishta.
Yeah.
Our Ishta only is the Ishvara. Now it is telling that Ishvara is Brahma, Purnam. Purnam, it is fine. Purnam means what we are saying, it is one without a second. Then gone. If you say it is one without a second, then name and form and all the history and his life,
Yes.
Is empty.
everything is gone.
Yes.
Then what happens to the great master? Great
is
master is put in a place where the highest place is given.
Yes.
How? By pointing to his reality. So this is difficult to agree, but Vedas are declaring it to be so. So this is Shruti Pramanam. So in a way, this is like Mahavakyam, the Shanti mantra. Why? It is obliterating the difference between Brahma and Jiva. That is only Mahavakyam.
Jiv Brahma Aikya.
But here, that is fine. But how can there be two Purnams? That is Purnam and this is Purnam. Such question can come. It is not possible. You say that is Purnam, this is also Purnam. So here, knowing our situation or our perplexity, confusion, Shruti is giving us a yukti by which we can comprehend the remaining part of the mantra. What does it say? Purnat Purnam Udachyate. From Purnam only, Purnam has appeared. So it is telling this to help us, whether it is helping or it is further complicating the situation. How can Purnam arise from Purnam? See, Shruti is doing it out of
Compassion.
compassion. But now that compassion is becoming a headache for us now. Why? How can Purnam arise from Purnam? It is a common belief that from unmanifestation there is manifestation. Ishvara is the creator. It is taken for granted. Then what did he create? Jiva. And for the experience of Jivas, he has created Jagat. This is the understanding of most of the religions, traditions, everybody. Then how can you say that it is Purnam? That is Purnam, you are saying. This is Purnam, you are saying. And again you are saying from that Purnam, this Purnam has come, you are saying. What is all this? Even if you believe Shruti, what is the use? It is not there in our experience. The mantra is giving solution here. What it is saying? Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Avasishyate. This Purnata or infinity, when it will be there in your experience? Only if you really comprehend Purnata of that Purnam, means the infinitude of the infinite, you have to comprehend. Only then it will be there in your experience. Till then, this is only an imagination. Purnasya Purnam Adhaya. Adhaya, here we are taking it as comprehension. When the Purnata is comprehended well. So how do we comprehend? The infinitude of the infinity. A finite cannot comprehend the infinite. It can never. Even if you assume to comprehend that, what is comprehended is not infinite really. Why?
Minds are limited.
But it says that I have comprehended the infinity. Infinite I have comprehended. That is only what you have comprehended is only a finite which is wearing the mask of infinite. Then how can finite comprehend it? It cannot. Purnam implies infinite. Infinite implies absence of limitations. That's all. Or boundaries of any sort. There are no boundaries. It is that which is not limited by space, by time, and by even
Causation.
object.
Deshkala vastu.
Deshakala vastu. Paricheda shunyam. This is aparichinnam. Okay. That is only infinite. What does not have limitations? That which does not have limitations has to be non-dual. Why? If duality is there, then there is
Parichinnata.
parichinnata, limitation. Purnata implies non-duality. If the truth is non-dual, then how is it known? This question should bother us. So this is the question that bothered Sri Rama when Vasishtha Maharaj was trying to enlighten him. He will again and again and again question this. So this is not a doubt that we are having. This is a doubt for every earnest seeker will have. If the truth is non-dual, then how is it known? Luckily, this truth is also, it is Swayam Prakasham. It is self-luminous or Shuddha Bodham, Jnana Swarupam. All are same. Pure awareness. All are synonyms. So that is this truth, which is non-dual reality. It is self-luminous. So Purnata exists as pure consciousness. Pure consciousness means what? Non-dual. Pure means non-dual. This existence of pure consciousness only, what is it called traditionally? As Satchidananda, Satyam Jnanam Anantam. So its comprehension experientially, its comprehension means what? It is the consciousness waking up to its non-dual experience. It is consciousness which is always infinite. It is as though it is waking up to its own glory. Is Swami Vivekananda hinting at it? Once it wakes up, what will happen? Everything that is
All that is glorious will come.
So what is the word he used? When it wakes up to itself. So that's what is here. It is waking up to its non-dual existence. Is this clear? Now let us relook at the mantra with this experiential understanding of the word Purnam. So Purnam, what is experiential understanding? Purnam is directly what the only one thing can be Purnam. What is that?
Non-dual, pure consciousness.
Pure consciousness. So now with this in mind, let us relook at the mantra. Purnamadhaha means Ishvara is infinite consciousness. Purnamidam, Jiva and Jagat. In essence, they are infinite consciousnness only. Purnat Purnamudachyate. That infinite consciousness alone is appearing as though, as all these names and forms. Purnasya Purnamadhaya. When this infinite consciousness is recognized, or when it wakes up to itself, then what is there? Purnameva avasishyate. Then what remains in your experience is only infinite consciousness. Now we have relooked at the mantra with the understanding of what is Purnata, or with the experience of what is Purnata. And what about this Jiva and Jagat? They are unreal if they are assumed to have independent existence. But they are real.
As pure consciousness.
From the reality standpoint, as reality itself. That's why Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. So we are saying here Brahma Satyam, Jagat Mithya, again Brahma Satyam, Jagat Satyam. Both. Appearance of waves, they are unreal from the names and form standpoint, but they are real from the water standpoint. So clear it is. So that water, what is that water here? Is consciousness, and that consciousness is what we essentially are. Is that clear? Comprehension of Purnata? That implies Purnata, which alone is there, is waking up and remaining as it always was, is, and will be. So through this comprehension, there will be absolute contentment, which we have been chasing all our life. How will this comprehension give us Kritakrityata?
Because we are infinite, so there is nothing lacking. So discontentment, which meant something is lacking, it goes for a toss.
Yes.
So by swabhava, by nature, pure consciousness that I am is infinite.
Yes.
So I'm Purna.
So who is missing now?
Ego.
So one fellow who started this journey is missing. So that is the first thing. So the discontent individual has disappeared. And with it, the discontentment also gone. Why? They are synonym for each other. Individuality and discontentment. They are like two sides of the same coin. So if there is discontentment, there is a discontent individual. And if there is individuality, anyway, in any form, if it is there, even as the greatest bhakta or greatest jnani, if individuality is there, then there is discontentment. If the illusion of one, that is individuality, is appreciated, then discontentment, its illusion also is appreciated. That will cease naturally. Owner of it has vanished. The discontentment is the thing that this fellow is carrying on his head all his life. So in the world, whoever he is, whatever he is, whether he is the leader of the nation or leader of a greatest nation, with this background, if you look at him, you will see a big load on his head. Not a crown, a load. And what is that load? He has that load of discontentment. Now all are moving around everywhere. So now if you look from this drushti, you will see a load of discontentment on every head. Where are they going? They want to unload that. For that, what they are doing? They are adding on load. That is called normal life. So that's why when they meet each other, how are you? Are you happy? Because this fellow knows for sure that he cannot be happy. So, because why? That load is there. Load is there everywhere. Then how? How do you end this? Same thing. See the illusion of that individuality. That's it. Then the load gone. There is no place for the discontentment to even exist. Okay. So this Upanishad, through this Shanti mantra, in a way it has given the essence of Brahma Vidya. This Brahma Vidya is also called Rahasya Vidya. Why? Not because it needs to be disclosed to only those belonging to some particular caste, or it needs to be disclosed to only sannyasis. Nothing like that. Because these are all the common ways people understand. Rahasyam. Here we are taking it as Rahasi Sthitam. Means where does it reside? It resides in Rahasyam. Here Rahasyam means what? Rahasyam means Ekantam. Ekantam, if you take, Ekantam means Ekamaya Agram. Rahasyam, Rahasi Sthitam. Rahasyam means Ekantam. That's why some people like Ekantam is, they will tell, no, we should go to a forest and listen Upanishad. I have come across some people like that. Only then it will be fruitful. No. Ekantam means here Ekamaya Agram. Agram means what here? In this context, it means front, foremost. What is there in front? So what does that mean? What is there in the front of the mind? Usually it's object. So mind means what? Thought. Thoughts usually have a subject, then the process of thinking, and what is that the end? Object. That is in the front. So that is object is there. That object that it will entertain from time to time. If Agram is taken as object, then what does it imply? Brahma Vidya gets revealed in a mind which has capability to remain focused or dwell on one thing. Ekamaya Agram. So now you are sitting here. I assume for all your minds, the object is only what I am speaking. Yes? And what am I saying? Only about one thing, that Purna Vastu. So your mind naturally will not have scope to vacillate from that one thing. If you say, yes, exactly. From the moment you started this discussion, my mind is here only, focused on it. Then that is the mind which has the capability. So there the Brahma Vidya will reveal. But you are here physically, but your mind is in Indore, then what will happen? Will this Brahma Vidya, then is it in Indore? Okay, then we will go there and bring. No, by the time it went somewhere, it went to Belur, it went everywhere. Then we are saying that mind is not capable of comprehending Brahma Vidya. So it is Rahasyam, if it is said, it will reveal in those minds which are focused. That's all. So now if I say, are you focused? If you say yes, then it should reveal. Here the thing is, we will doubt our own capability. That should not be there. Because this is there within us as who we really are. So it should be simpler than the simplest. So here only biographies and autobiographies will have a very disastrous consequence on us. Because we assume that we also have to do what all they did. Who knows whether we have done those in our earlier lives? Are you having the capability to remain on one point for a considerable period of time? If you say yes, or you are qualified for Rahasya Vidya, that is Brahma Vidya. Usually minds are anekagram. Means they are habituated to wander. That is only anekagram. One after other objects will move on at a rapid pace. In such minds, Brahma Vidya, it will fail to blossom. No way. So what is the most common spiritual practice that is employed by all traditions and by many religions to achieve this focused mind?
Upasana.
What sort of upasana?
Chit ekagrata.
For that, what do they do? What is the practice that they do?
Japa.
Japa. Mantra japa is the thing that all. Why they are doing that? One word is repeated. So that the mind has either the sound or its meaning as its only object. So we are forcing the mind by giving it one object. And we are saying, you fellow, you be centered on it. So we are trying to inculcate the habit of ekagram to our mind, which is habituated for wandering. For anekagram, we are trying to bring it into ekagram. So you all were yesterday saying, I was initiated by him, I was initiated by him. Means, what were you initiated into?
Mantra.
Into ekagrata. Ekagrata. Have you done the japa?
Yes.
Yes. If you have done that japa, then how would your mind be? It will be ekagram or not? Ekagram. That's what. So now if you say that this is making sense to me and that Purnata is really blossoming, then all greatness will go to him for making our mind ekagram. Because in that ekagrata, this Brahma Vidya will blossom. Mantra japa, one word only is repeated. Okay. Gradually the mind has potency to dwell on one object and it will remain focused. So here, now what we have chanted, this Shanti mantra and which we discussed, one word, Purnam, how many times it is repeated? 7 times it is repeated, like a mantra. Why? So that the mind stays on the topic without any vacillation. So in effect, this Shanti mantra has potency to first relax us. And then it will enable us to recognize too. See.
2 things.
So when I asked, now what is the sadhana that you need to initiate for Kritakrityata, you all were saying Antaranga sadhana. Yes? Then if it is Antaranga sadhana, when did you, if I want to further ask questions, when did you first felt that your sadhana is Antaranga sadhana? Long back. From long back till now, what is it? Why is this Antaranga sadhana not yielding its fruit? Why? Because there is relaxation is lacking somewhere. Relaxation means what? Focus. That's all. Very simple. No, but why did I say that Antaranga sadhana is my sadhana? Because as you initiate Antaranga sadhana, you are able to have focus. Yes? So then Antaranga sadhana itself is giving focus also? Yes. And because you are able to get that focus, so you are saying that that is my sadhana. Good. That is okay. So then what Upanishad knows are all such people only will come to it. So here it has given both in one capsule. If you take this capsule, both it can give you, it can render you. What are those? Focus and recognition. So that's why here see, it is repeated again and again and again. Is there any other Shanti mantra which will do that? One word again and again and again. And what is that word? Not ordinary word. That word which will make your mind no mind. So I will tell you, you think about Purnamadhaha, I will tell. What object you are saying, one object, there is no object. Yes or no? Is that not in our experience right now? So when I say Purnamadhaha, now you close your eyes and I will tell word, and based on that meaning only you be. I will say. And I will tell Purnamadhaha, I will repeat 7 times. And then in that 7 seconds, what did you think if I ask? What will you say? No thing, you will tell. Nothing. So nothing basically. Yes? Okay. So here, Shanti mantra has the potency to relax us. So this relaxation is essential for everybody. And then to recognize how relax the wandering mind, whose antam is anekam, by bringing it into one antam, by repeating one potent word multiple times. Then it gives recognition. How? By stressing on Purnam, that is infinite, which we discussed elaborately now. What is that infinity? It can only be consciousness or awareness. This awareness cannot be infused from outside. Then it will not be awareness, it will be some other thing. Why? It is naturally present within us. So what does the Shanti mantra do? It is only awakening that consciousness within to own its infinite existence. That's all. It is awakening consciousness to own its infinite existence. Clear? Okay. So what is the homework now? You can listen again to how we discussed the Shanti mantra. Then you can chant this mantra slowly, keeping in mind its meaning. Then what is it? Then the awakening will naturally happen, if it has not already happened. If it has already happened in this discussion, then you can excuse me. Then there is no homework. Otherwise, then this is the homework. And then Kritakrityata is instant. If there is a doubt in mind that the contentment, that is fine. When I did that, it is there. Contentment is there. But this contentment is effaced. If such a doubt, the mind's job is only that. Till it is there, it will bring in one or other doubts.
Samshaya.
So this is the doubt, samshaya it can bring. The contentment is there, but now it is not there. Then what to do? Then again chant the mantra. In a way that it is, that we discussed today. So that is the homework. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः